Stranger Things Chapter 1 came to Dead by Daylight September of 2019. This included the Demogorgon as a killer, Nancy Wheeler as a survivor, Steve as a survivor, and also a legendary skin, Jonathan Byers. And we also got the underground complex, the Hawkins map. But unfortunately, in November of 2021, it was delisted and they took it away from us. They took away the map, the survivors, the killer, everything. So you had to buy all the skins before they got rid of them forever. But little did we know, on November 6th of 2023, they brought it back into the fog. Dead by Daylight gave us one of the most chaotic, creepy, intense monsters that we have seen in the fog. I'm so happy that we have a Demogorgon as one of the killers because we really don't have any killers like these in the fog, and they're very unique and scary. But I wanted to read the lore. Okay, this is nothing but lore. So if you guys don't know anything about Demogorgon, or you have not read the lore in DBD like I haven't, then let's read together, grab a snack, grab a blanket. Let's get to reading, okay? The Demogorgon, a blooming mouthful of needle-like teeth for a face, large, curved, razor-sharp claws, and powerful legs to pounce on victims, make the Demogorgon a frightening monster to face in any dimension. That's for damn sure. Especially in the show, y'all. They are terrifying. They're so terrifying. It is a nightmare of unrestrained feral rage as it hunts down its prey and it rips it to pieces, devouring every last morsel of flesh and gore, leaving nothing for scavengers, because you know how their face goes like psh, and they can just chomp down on you and just fuck you up. The creature is untouched by any sense of compassion or restraint because they're being controlled by you know who. Looming over its victim, it shows no doubt or mercy, just the pure instinct of its insatiable bloodlust as it delivers the death blow. A perfect hunter. The Demogorgon is a macabre testament to the horrors lurking in the Upside Down and why it was choice pickings for the entity. I love Demo. He is so fun to play. And the thing is about the Demogorgon, it's not a human. It's literally a predator. Demo has portals that he can place on the ground and teleport through. And also you can get rid of them as well, which is nice. And he freaking sprints at you. He sprints at you like rent is due. For his power, an unknown and otherworldly power surged through its body. Suddenly the ground ripped open, swallowing the Demogorgon whole. Oh! Of the Abyss. Press and hold the power button to fully charge and activate Of the Abyss. All survivors within a close proximity to an activated portal will be indicated by killer instinct. So you have to be careful, guys. Especially whenever you want to like get rid of them. Gotta be careful. And the special attack is the Shred. This is freaking crazy. Press the attack button while charging or holding Of the Abyss to dive forward and unleash a vicious slash. So he lunges at you. Yeah, he is a lunger like a freaking animal. And then like I said, special ability portals. Yep, you can put down however many portals. I forgot how many there were. I think like 5 or 6 portals maybe. I could be wrong, but yeah, you only have so many portals that you can put down, and I don't think that you can pick them back up and place them somewhere else. Like if you put them down all over and no survivors are getting rid of them, then that's it. That's where they're placed. Traverse upside down while standing on a placed portal with a different portal highlighted. Press the active ability button again to travel through the upside down to arrive at the targeted portal. So whenever you are standing on top of it, there will be a little arrow that will show you, oh, do you want to go to this portal or this portal? And then you teleport to that portal. Activated portals. Portals become activated when they are first traversed to or from. Only activated portals may be sealed by survivors. Activated portals auras are highlighted in yellow. Honestly, I kind of did not know this. Look, it's a lot of reading, okay? Whenever there's a new killer or survivor, I just don't read their shit, y'all. I mean, of course I'll read the perks, but other than that... Surge. Your eerie presence charges the air and interferes with technology, putting a survivor in a dying state with a basic attack, causes all gens within a 32-meter radius to explode instantly and begin regressing. Survivors repairing the gen will scream. Gens affected by Surge immediately lose 8% of their progress. The creature appears to have some unknown influence over electricity and nearby electronics. Oh, so that makes sense. See? We're learning, guys. We're learning. That makes so much sense why this is a perk of his. Mindbreaker. Your distressing presence drains and weakens your prey. While repairing gen, survivors are afflicted by the blindness and exhausted status effect. Any exhausted status effect timers are paused while the survivor is repairing a gen. After ending the repair action, the survivor is afflicted by blindness and exhausted for 5 seconds. So if you're blind, you can't see auras. When you're exhausted, you can't use your activating exhausting perks, like if you have sprint burst or whatever, you know? The specimen's apparent telepathic ability can evoke feelings of dread and fatigue in nearby individuals. Oh, I like that. Okay. Okay. And last but not least, cruel limits. Your ties to the otherworldly manifest when your prey attempts to get away. Every time a gen is completed, all windows and vault locations are blocked for all survivors for 30 seconds. You see the aura of the vault locations blocked by cruel limits for the duration. Oh! See, I never use this perk though. Okay. The specimen seems to be able to perform some kind of telekinesis that impacts the state of nearby objects, as if they existed in some other form within a dimension alternate to our own. Oh, this is so cool! I love how whenever they give us new survivors, killers, they have 3 unique perks that are just theirs. I mean, which, you know, it does make sense, like, hello. But sometimes, I don't know, because, like, I don't read. Like I said, I don't read any of this stuff. Like, what if they just give us random perks just to give it to them? But it makes sense now. It all makes sense. Okay, say bye to Demo. Oh, wait, also, in case you guys don't know, we have this Demo, the escaped specimen with his little chains. A live subject was necessary to continue the research, except something went wrong. Your geomutation. An unusual mutation formed in the entity's realm, causing rock-like chitin to grow from the creature's flesh. Oh, y'all! What? Guys. Hold on. If you guys have seen Stranger Things Chapter 5, doesn't that stuff remind you of something? Okay, I will not say any spoilers, but if you know, oh my god, it's just hitting me now. Is that the stuff? Oh, that's crazy. Speaking of, I have my Stranger Things shirt. Okay, but yes. And then this one, Twisted Demogorgon. The creature was altered by the dark fog as it hunted and fed, becoming part demo, part something else. Ooh, I call this the Quispy Demo. And this is just the regular. A frightening monster to face in any dimension. Yerp. I love him so much, even though he is terrifying in the show. Next we have Nancy Wheeler. Nancy Wheeler in Stranger Things is honestly a bad bitch. I love her so much. This is why she is a main. She is my main. She's the first one I have ever P100 in Dead by Daylight, with Pyramid Head being second. But she is just, like, her character arc, she's changed a lot. In season 1, she was kind of a... But then she just got more and more badass. She's not afraid to use her guns. She learned with a little baby pistol, and now she's upgraded to shotguns and AKs. Like, she's just awesome. She is fearless. She is not afraid to protect the ones that she loves. Nancy's amazing. I'm glad that they brought her into the fog, but I do want them to fix her model a little bit because I feel like they kind of did her dirty. I'm sorry. I feel like they did, and they could do better. All right. So maybe when we get the new chapter, they can do some upgrades, you know? Okay, Nancy Wheeler, studious and rebellious. Nancy Wheeler is a stubborn investigator with an instinct for a good story. When her closest friend Barb went missing, rest in peace, Barb, she did everything she could to unravel the truth and secure justice. But when it happened, where were you, Nancy? She was with Steve. Okay, anyway. A brilliant journalist, she chases stories and follows leads despite the inequality and chauvinism she encounters at the workplace. Pursuing a lead, one evening she fearlessly approaches the Hawkins National Laboratory before suddenly losing consciousness. A moment later, she awakens in a strange, misty realm with the sound of a familiar roar echoing through the air. I wonder if the entity took them all at the same time. I love this. This is amazing. Her perks. Better together. You seek justice and uncover the truth no matter what obstacle stands in your way. The aura of the djinn you are currently repairing is revealed to all survivors. If the killer downs a survivor while you are repairing a djinn, you see the aura of all other survivors for 30 seconds. I never use this perk, but that's nice. Let's burn that lab to the ground. Yay! Yeah, Nancy. I love her so much. I will keep saying it. Okay, fixated. When you have a goal in mind, there's no turning back. Better to ask forgiveness than permission. You can see your own scratch marks at all times. While walking, you have 20% haste. Haste increases survivor movement speed. Yeah. Do that. I want to finish what we started. I want to kill it. So yeah, what's your shoddy, girl? Inner strength. I like this one. You look inward and trust your instincts when you feel lost and alone. Each time you complete a totem cleanse action, inner strength activates. If you are already afflicted by a broken status effect, inner strength does not activate. Oh, okay, that's good to know. While inner strength is active, hiding inside a locker for 8 seconds while injured automatically heals you from injured to healthy. Inner strength becomes deactivated as soon as it has successfully triggered. All this time I've been trying so hard to pretend like everything's fine, but it's not. Oh my god! This perk is amazing too. Okay, so if you see a Nancy going into a locker, mind your business. Mind your business. She's just healing, okay? 8 seconds is not bad. That is not bad at all. Here are Nancy's outfits, which I have all of them, of course, because I wanted to buy them all before they got rid of Stranger Things. Then they brought it back, but you know what? It's fine because I have them all. It's fine. This is the original outfit. A stubborn investigator with an instinct for a good story. Yeah! And then this one is whenever you reach the Prestige 9, you get the bloody cosmetic. And this one, snowball dress. She dressed up to chaperone the yearly school dance at Hawkins Middle School and hoped nothing would ruin the evening. Look at her freaking wig, bro. I love it. Ooh, and Justice Seeker. I love this one. Skipping school and searching for answers regarding her best friend's disappearance. Not the teacher's pet anymore. Not at all. And like, I do forget that she was like a star student, kind of like a nerd. Not really a nerd, but I guess for the 80s, she would be considered a nerd. But then also, she was popular. Was it because Steve liked her? I don't know. But anyway, I love this fit. And this one, impulsive activist. As Nancy and Jonathan attempt to expose the Hawkins Lab's secret operations, they must admit first what deteriorated the relationship and how to fix it. Oh, damn. Oh, that's the tea right there. Oh, yeah. And this one, Days of Rose. An outfit worn during calmer times in Hawkins, Indiana, before everything turned upside down. Girl, you turn me upside. Okay. Business 85. I love this one too. Wait, so okay, I think this is from. Is this from season 2? Because this one and these down here are from season 1. Okay, this might be from season 2, and then this is from 3. Because she wore that outfit. She had her first shotty, I think. I could be wrong, but I just remember her with the shotgun, and then also a little pistol too. Anyway. Monday morning at the office and feeling ready to tackle anything. Ooh, hell yeah, that's right. I love this fit too. Next we have Steve the Hair Harrington. Look at him, he looks so good. They did not do him dirty at all. He's perfect. I love him so much. I love that they brought him in here, and I know that one of his perks is a babysitter. For him to be introduced into the fog, he is brave. He has so much courage, even though he was scared as hell, but he quickly got over that. Okay, now he's just amazing. He's fearless now. Okay, fearless Steve. And also, I know whenever I first saw him in Stranger Things, I did not like him. Okay, everyone in season 1 was like, meh. But he quickly grew on me. I love Steve so much. I love his screams. It's the best thing ever. Screaming Steve. Ah! I remember when that was a thing. Everyone was all over that. Adding scene partner to Steve. But you know, I wonder and I hope that whenever we do get chapter 2 and that they like catch up on Nancy and Steve, I wonder like if they would give them voice lines. That would be perfect. They need to give them voice lines. Okay, Steve Harrington. Popular and arrogant, yet compassionate. Steve Harrington is an unlikely mentor and leader. Yeah, very unlikely, right? Because he's like the popular guy. Everyone wants to be him. Everyone wants to be with him. And he got the hair, right? He often acts as a surrogate big brother to a younger boy. They Dustin! And we're gonna get him. Oh my god, imagine a Stranger Things lobby with Dustin, Steve, Nancy, and Elle, Eddie, or Jonathan, or Robin. Yeah, okay. He even helped him find his slimy interdimensional pet Demo. But duh. What? Gardigan? I don't know. I can't even say that. His reputation as a protector grew, and he soon became a sort of babysitter for a group of kids in Hawkins with a knack for messing around with strange and dangerous things. He also became a mother. He is the mother. His courage is unmatched, so that he was even able to fend off a demo when it threatened his friends. One evening, he received a call for assistance from his friend Nancy Wheeler. He drove all the way to the Hawkins National Laboratory to see if she was okay. He searched the area, but only found her notebook. Before he realized what was happening, the ground opened up and a swirl of black mist filled his eyes. When he awakened, he was in a strange place that seemed familiar, but unfamiliar at the same time. Okay, so he joined the fog right after Nancy. Look at him going to chase Nancy and try to save her. If you guys have seen Stranger Things throughout like any of it, I feel like they're just like magnets. Just always trying to save the other and always together. Not always together, but in one way, like Nancy's talking about Steve or Steve's talking about Nancy, or just, you know, there's a chemistry there. So for his perks, the babysitter! While you have a reputation for being self-centered, you risk it all to help those in need. And people were calling him selfish. I don't see it. That's the old Steve, okay? He is not selfish anymore. When you unhook a survivor, they won't leave scratch marks or pools of blood, and they gain 10% haste for 30 seconds. And you see the killer's aura for 8 seconds. That's so nice. I promise to keep you shitheads safe, and that's exactly what I plan on doing. Yeah, that's right, Steve. Yeah. Camaraderie? Life has taught you the importance of friendship, which has given you strength. While you are on the hook in the struggle phase, camaraderie activates. If another survivor is within 16 meters of you while camaraderie is activated, the hook timer is paused for 34 seconds. I never, ever, 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 never use this perk, and I never, ever, ever see anyone else use it either. What? Interesting. So remember, once you get in there, pretend like you don't care. There you go. You're learning, my friend. You're learning. Steve, yeah. Second wind. When you have healed other survivors for the equivalent of 1 health state, second wind activates. If you are already afflicted by the broken status effect, second wind does not activate. While second wind is activated, the next time you are unhooked or unhook yourself, you are affected by the broken status effect. After a total of 20 seconds, second wind automatically heals you from injured to healthy. That's so nice. Second wind deactivates once you become healthy, or if you are put into the dying state before second wind successfully triggers. You lose the broken status effect. Yeah, that's a no. Oh, Steve, I love Steve. But I have not used this either. Okay, I have not used this either, but this is nice. And Steve's bits. So he came into the fog with this one. This is the OG. Popular and arrogant, yet compassionate. He is an unlikely mentor and leader. Steve. This is the bloody one. The bloody fit. I have this too, of course. And this, oh, I think this is from season 1 right here. Or unless this is 2, I can't remember. If you know, let me know in the comments. This is not happening. All he wanted was to keep the kids safe, but they didn't like being on the bench. They wanted to help save the day. Aw, the babysitter. Scoops ahoy! This is from season 3. Set sail on an ocean of flavors. And see, he has a scoop right here. For the longest time, I did not know he had a scoop. I was like, duh, it makes sense, right? What is this one from? Last minute babysitter. More than a pretentious jock, he's a pretty good babysitter. This might be from 1. This one, high school hunk. This is from 1. Definitely. In those days, Steve was at the height of his popularity. Yep. Okay, look, now that I'm looking at Steve, they could fix him up a little bit, but he still looks good. They didn't do him dirty like they did Nancy, okay? And then also we have a legendary skin. Jonathan Byers, they did him dirty. Oh my god, look at that. Good god. Jonathan Byers. As Nancy and Jonathan attempt to expose the Hawkins Lab's secret operations, they must admit first what deteriorated their relationship and how to fix it. That's the same thing they had for one of Nancy's skins. Weird. But there's no lore for Jonathan, but we all know Jonathan. Okay, Jonathan is Will's older brother. Jonathan is the guy that was, he's a photographer. And he was also kind of a stalker in season 1. And I don't know how he turned into Nancy's boyfriend. Yeah, there's Jonathan. He has a horrendous scream. He is goofy, but you know, he's not bad, I guess. But I wish we had a lore. But now, see? Look at him! If you want me to cover Stranger Things Chapter 2 lore, please let me know. Honestly, this chapter here, like, perfection. I'm so happy that we have this in the game. I know that some of the actors are actually fans of Dead by Daylight. Subscribe if you love the DVD lore and comment your favorite Stranger Things character down below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.